Good morning. It is MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective using the Wise Dog for Wednesday, September 25th. So let's get right to it. I've already shuffled quite a bit this morning. This deck shuffles like a dream, by the way. It really does. The cards are not as thick as the Crow Tarot cards, but I like that because for me, it's just easier to shuffle. I mean, I love the Crow Tarot. Don't get me wrong, I love that deck so much. But to have just a slightly thinner card, for me, I find it's just easier to shuffle the cards. And I have smaller hands, so that might have something to do with it as well. So let's see what these puppies have in store for us today. And the first card I'm going to pull is our current situation. This is where we are at this moment in time. And I do like to shuffle until I get a feel, until I can kind of get that, that energy going. That was not a good shuffle. But until I can kind of get a sense, like I feel like I let the cards guide me. Okay, so interesting. We start off again with this energy of the Page of Wands, and that is that energy of really just being like on fire with an idea, with creativity, having things just sort of flow naturally. There's an enthusiasm that comes with this Page of Wands, and it's like a bright heat. It's a very passionate heat. And so what if you're working on a project today? This is like, it's time to muster this up. It's time to like dig in deep and call upon this energy because it's here, it's available to you. And when you do that, it's like things are going to spark, right? Things will just set, other things in motion that will help keep this energy going. So let's see what you're attracting as a result of this Page of Wands. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. And so this card, when I designed this card, I had this envision of being very mystical and connecting with the universe in this, almost in a way that brings together the material world and the spiritual world, where you can just create whatever you wish to create. And so here, we have this lotus flower, which signifies the connection to the divine. And here inside the eye is the pentacle as it's gazing at it's the reflection of this pentacle. And so this is a time for you to bring things together, to create the life that you want to create. And so you're with the Page of Wands here, when you get into this mindset of letting your ideas come out, when you're comfortable with speaking up and getting that idea out into the world, of putting yourself out there, of being vulnerable, of just really passionately going after something, what you'll start to do is you'll start to realize that you have this ability to attract people who will help you succeed. And that's where this Page of Pentacles is going to come in, because in that attracting people who help you succeed, that's where you're going to find in the material world the support that you need. So I imagine when I did this card, I did have quite a bit of fun with this card and the colors, and it's really bright. And I wanted it to have this just almost like over the top feeling of opulence and just color, and the glitter or the ring that's around the pentacle here is like that of like Doctor Strange, you know, like where you bring something into this world, you open a portal. And so that was what the vision was when I created that card. So let's see what advice we have here. And so here comes the Hanged Man again. So, which is interesting. So here, the message with this Hanged Man is perhaps in this vision that you're creating, you may need to take a step back and look at your situation from a different perspective. It may behoove you to not just rush in full of, passion right now, but rather contain it, keep that fire going in a controlled atmosphere so that you can really focus your energy in the right direction. And so that's where I feel like with this hangman coming in, it really is about slowing down perhaps and putting yourself in a position where you can kind of look at the situation from many different angles. Is there something that you're missing? Are you just rushing forward, and then what you're materializing may be short-lived, or it may come up, but you won't be able to, it won't be sustainable. So the message I get here with this hangman is to slow down a little bit, take a step back. If something isn't working right now, if you're kind of if you feel like you're in a state of limbo, it may be because you need to see your situation from a different angle. And so you are at this place of manifesting. So when you're manifesting, it's like, I feel like with this, it's like you want to avoid a snapback. It's that point where you get a lot of stuff that you wanted to get, and then all of a sudden it dries up and you're like, whoa, what happened? I've been manifesting, now I stopped manifesting. I feel like that's what's going to happen here unless you take some time to really see your situation more clearly. Think about, what are you trying to bring into this world? Is it exactly what you want it to be, or is it what, for the long term, or is it what you want it to be, immediate? Is this about immediate gratification, or is this about long-term success? And so that's what I get with this hangman sitting here, is that this is going to perhaps cause you to reflect on where your goals are in regards to your current situation, in regards to this fiery idea that you're bringing, all this creativity that you're bringing to the page here. You may be at this place of manifesting, but it may end up not being as significant as it could be unless you take a little bit of time to really evaluate the situation as a whole. So I hope this reading makes sense. The thing I keep getting here is that it's like with these two is that it's like this is a recipe for a snapback in regards to manifesting, where you get something and then all of a sudden when things don't continue the way they continue to go, you may find yourself feeling stuck or demoralized, or just the passion may filter, or not filter, it may just sort of fizzle out. So this is the the warning in some sense is that be careful when you're manifesting. Be careful what you're trying to bring into this world, because you want to make sure that you see everything from all angles, from all perspectives, so that when you do work on whatever it is that you're bringing in, not only are you thinking about the short term, but you're thinking about the long term as well. So I hope that makes sense, and much love to you guys, and I will talk back with you tomorrow. Peace.